Okay, we're rolling.
It's ready?
Yep. Hello.
I'm the Poncho Man.
And I'm Rusty Nichols. And this is a special TV. And this is my trusty dog Frax. And this is a special TV edition of the Rusty Report.
We've got this bag of homemade hot tamales that we've been eating while watching wrestling. They're really hot.
They're really hot. My mouth kind of hurts from eating too many.
And then this Uncle Ned pornography book.
And that's what we're going to be talking about today.
Pornography and wrestling go on like friends.
Like friends. Porn and wrestling. When you're done with one, you start the other.
Yeah.
So today, mostly we're going to talk about my notes from Raw. So this is how much I liked Raw.
It's cartoons of Wolverine and...
Yeah, I drew Wolverine. There's a... check this out. Wolverine and Cyclops.
Ah, that's... The kind of looks... The Cyclops kind of looks like a Sentinel.
Sentinel, more like a Sentinel,
yeah.
But whatever. So that's... I thought Raw sucked. Because I drew notes.
Oh, okay.
I drew doodles the whole time. Of a worm and a ghost with 3 eyes, and then my band name, a 3D box.
You drew a 3D box.
A claw. There's a stump with an axe in it. That's like a octopus thing.
Oh, and then it says that the new intro is similar to TNA.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. That's the very beginning. The new intro to Raw sucks. It's like exactly like TNA. It's a guy saying what happened last week, which is fine, but it's so similar to TNA, it kind of weirds me out. I thought it was a parody last week, but they did it again. I wish they'd bring back the thing they used to do on Raw where it was Vince McMahon's voice, which it wouldn't be Vince McMahon now, but it had that weird like classical music, like ominous classical music. You remember that?
No.
Well, I do.
From like 96?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Let's see. So I split up. I haven't done my good... Did you hear my... Well, see, I didn't post it. Did you read my thing that said I have a new format, right? From my
the
show?
good, the bad, and the...
The good, the bad, the ugly? Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't been able to do it yet, but that's how I have my notes split up now, so I don't go through each episode.
Okay.
So we'll just go through... should we start with good, and then it just gets worse? Right? Let's start with good.
We'll fall into a pit.
I thought Kofi saving Randy Orton was good. I like seeing him do something.
I hate Kofi.
Mm.
He's boring.
Do you want to just stop it?
What?
Because you're being I thought that was cool. He actually has something to do and he's a good wrestler. Anyway, if you didn't like that, you did like Teddy Long coming out and calling it a tag match.
Well,
right?
I always love Teddy Long.
Yes.
He comes out and says, playa.
Yeah.
And I like him saying playa.
That was awesome.
It's a great catchphrase.
Yeah. And he... Oh, I thought we had a phone call. Do we have a phone call?
No, I don't know. From who?
I don't know.
Could it be Teddy Long calling?
It might be Teddy Long. No, but right now no one's calling.
Yeah.
I have a note that says Eve hot. Eve is super hot.
I'm more of a Layla guy.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
Go back. With this, I'm going to post a picture of what Eve was wearing.
Well, no, I remember. It was like the sheer top.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember these things.
It was awesome.
No, I'm more of a Layla guy. I remember watching the Diva Search, and I worked at a pizza place, and we'd watch Raw every week, and my buddy and I started watching it. The Diva Search was going on. We were like, this is garbage. And like week 2, he looks at the screen, my buddy, he wasn't a huge wrestling fan, but watched it because of me, and he points at the screen and goes, that girl's going to win. And it was Layla. And she won.
Yeah, she's a good wrestler, but she's not hot as Eve. She's moving on.
British. Come on.
Yeah.
It's like Keira Knightley is hotter than Natalie Portman because she's British and has bad teeth.
We're just arguing so much over something.
Isn't that the point?
Yeah, that's the point. Lawler's speech was good.
Yeah, Lawler's speech was fun.
I was like getting emotional. I was sitting right here by myself. I was getting all choked up. And then, I should have known this was going to happen, but CM Punk interrupted it and cut that promo and was a total dick and like kind of did that WWE thing of like crossing the line and making you uncomfortable. But because I know that Punk wouldn't do that without Lawler's you know, saying it's okay. And also, Lawler is wrestling, and anything that happens to him is going to be storyline.
It was brilliant. It was the best thing It was the best part of the entire show.
Yeah, it was.
It was hilarious. I've been using the I think I had a heart attack, or you almost gave me a heart attack line for the last 4 days.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Because I like to run drugs into the ground, and...
Yeah, that was good. That's all I have for good. Oh, primetime players. I like them.
Yeah.
I think they're good.
I like them too, actually.
Definitely.
I'm getting, used to them. Even though, I mean, they have crap names, like Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, but whatever. One of them goes, "Roo, roo, roo," and that's funny. See, the dogs are excited over the gator bark.
Frank loves the primetime players.
He loves Titus O'Neil and the gator bark.
That's all I have for good. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
In my bad section, this has nothing to do with the episode, but we don't have a remote to this TV, and so somehow it's blown up so far that you don't even see the WWE logo. It's like cut off. You barely could see any of it. And you know how that's put like in a way that if you blow your TV up, it's still in the corner? This TV is so blown up, it's like, that's almost off the screen. It's terrible.
Why are we telling Dave this?
Because this is my badness. I can't see anything. So the whole episode feels like I'm a fan cam or like too close to the TV. It's driving me crazy. That's in my bad section.
Or like on YouTube when they edit the camera so then WWE won't get mad.
Do they do that?
Yeah, they change, like, sometimes they'll flip the image so that they can put it on YouTube and not get in trouble for copyright issues.
Weird.
Yeah, that's how I watched Austin Aries winning the title on TNA like months ago.
It was flipped?
Yeah, I watched it flipped on YouTube.
Weird.
So it said A&T, but like not the right way.
And he lost it.
Yeah, last month.
Yeah, that's too bad, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't watch TNA.
Jeff Hardy, whatever.
The episode I watched of TNA had Jeff Hardy with his face painted. So weird. He had eyes painted on. Over his eyes and his eyes closed. It was ridiculous. Let's see. The AJ scandal sucks.
Yes.
Really bad.
Yeah.
This is worthless.
We
we got a phone call. Hello?
I'm going to use the other phone to listen in.
Whoa. Listen. No, seriously, listen.
What?
You hear it buzzing?
Yeah.
This is an unplugged phone.
Oh. Why have you never noticed that before?
That's really creepy.
No, so I think it's
from the electricity. Seriously, this is an unplugged phone. Isn't that creepy?
Maybe there's batteries.
There's no batteries. This phone's from like the 70s. This is a waste of our show, but that's really weird.
Yeah,
I was gonna pretend I had a phone call, but this phone is buzzing. It's unplugged.
It's creepy. So it was.
Hang up. There. The AJ scandal sucks. Okay. So there's a few theories. She's sleeping with Dolph, right?
That was my theory.
It's with CM Punk. It's not Cena. And then I have the theory that this is gonna just kill Dolph's momentum even more. So every time you see him, you don't want to see him because the story is so stupid. That's my theory.
Even though Vicky is one of the best parts of the show every single week.
Yeah, she gets the most heat out of anybody, but Dolph needs to have heat himself, not just stand next to someone who has it.
He did say, his former manager this week.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I thought that was interesting. I'm crying now from these hot tamales.
They're really hot.
You can't see it because I'm wearing these sweet glasses.
You never take off, right?
Yeah.
The Poncho Man, Sandy Ravage, does not take his glasses off.
Never.
Alright, we gotta hurry up. The Divas. Why does this still exist?
Why do the Divas still exist?
Yeah.
Because they have boobs.
Okay. And Rey Mysterio's, this is still in bad. This should be an ugly. Rey Mysterio's yellow clothes. Did you see what he had his ring here? It was the worst.
I've always been bothered by Rey Mysterio ever since he started wearing the like sleeveless pleather body thing.
It's terrible.
It just goes to show that I think Rey is completely out of shape, and that's why he keeps getting injured. because I think that's the only reason he would be wearing something like that, is that he's not like ripped and cut like he was 10 years ago.
All right, let's go into ugly. Orton, Big Show, ADR. I don't care about any of them.
Orton, Big Show, ADR.
Says
Orton sucks. RKO. I like Big Show, and I think actually I'm enjoying Big Show's angry.
At least he's not like a goofball.
He's punching.
He punches hard. Ugly. Regal's chest.
Yeah, it was Regal's chest.
That was brutal.
Brutal.
That was good to see something. Did you notice that Sheamus had blood on his chest? But it looked like it's from he punches himself.
Bruises. Yeah, he's had weird bruises like every week. Like they come and go, right?
You probably noticed it more because of his skin being so white.
So white, yeah. It was like years ago when my friend El Flaco Loco was chopping me. We were chopping each other back and forth. El Flaco Loco is a professional wrestler in Sacramento. He was chopping me, and the next day he came to me and showed me 2 little purple marks on his chest, and he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so excited!" And then I showed him my chest, which was a giant handprint. And I'm bigger than this man, but he killed me.
Those hurt. You can't fake those chops.
Yeah, it was great. Anyways, that was random.
This is the most ugly thing.
Yeah.
Footage of Lawler dying. I thought that was too. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, did they save that? Did they do that after the fact?
No, they just filmed him dying.
Okay. Well, did he ever really die?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, they did have to perform CPR to get his heart moving. Okay.
But they don't have to show it. I think that's... Yeah, like, they could talk about it.
You down.
We're not talking about the 3MB yet. Braxton's favorite wrestler is Drew McIntyre. Like, Drew? See? Drew? I don't want to see Lawler dying. Even if he lived. I think it's weird.
I guess. I don't know. It's tasteless cat eating a flower. Anyways.
So that's it for ugly. We got, I have winners and losers.
Oh.
Winners. CM Punk.
Yes.
Yeah, so Tyson Kidd. Tyson Kidd rules. Anytime he's on,
but what did he do?
He was just awesome in that tag match. He's awesome in every match. Whenever Tyson Kidd is on Minnesota Raw, I'm on there. And loser is under loser.
You just had 2 winners?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who do you want to put as winner?
I don't know. I like the Rhodes Scholars. I like Cody Rhodes a lot. I think that his old school, harkening back to the 90s, late 80s, early 90s is great.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, he's good. Who else was good on Raw the other day?
Well, Team Hell No, right?
Yeah, Team Hell No was great. I liked Cesaro. I liked when he was sitting there not on the mic and they were just repeating things that he was supposedly saying. I liked that. I think that was who it was. Do you remember that?
No.
I don't know.
Hi, Frank.
Maybe it wasn't. Okay, let's go to your losers.
All I have under loser is why would anyone watch this show?
Because The Miz is awesome.
I watched the whole episode and I was like, why? If you watch this for the first time, you would be like, why should I care about any of this shit? And that's me being bitter. That's not true. But seriously. But look how I wrote it. Why would someone watch this show? SHHOW. I was that pissed.
Oh. 2 H's in your show?
Show. Anyway, I don't have any losers for the episode.
Because The Miz is awesome.
The Miz, whatever. I'm excited. I'm actually excited.
face turn. Whatever.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm excited to see what you have to say.
Yeah, we haven't watched your show.
He'll get to his best tomorrow, right?
No, it's
the
up.
Raw one. Okay, we'll watch that next. And then lastly, Brad Maddox. Why would Brad Maddox want a match with Ryback?
Because they worked together in the Indies, I guess, or in FCW before. But
there's no such thing as Indies or FCW because this is Monday Night Raw. Why would Brad Maddox, the rogue referee? Why would the rogue referee want a match with Ryback?
The reason I watch pro wrestling is that the Indies do exist and that they're important to the. It's a soap opera. It's how All My Children and General Hospital are in the same world, and they can cross over, and it's crazy.
But you have to.
And TNA can do the same thing. Jeff Hardy can go back and forth.
I know.
That's why I love it.
I watch it. I watch that stuff too. But as a casual fan who's just tuning in, and watching
it was a bad episode. Who cares?
And what? But I just want to know the logic behind why would Brad Maddox want to match with Ryback?
Because all people, they had to have some body for a crappy wrestler to kill.
But is it over?
No, story? Brad Maddox is, well, you don't like spoilers.
Okay. Alright, that's it. Here you go.
More
it's a hot tamale. Yeah. Is there any closing statements you want to say about Raw?
I don't know. It's like we get 52 Raws a year.
Sometimes there's crappy ones.
It was a bad one.
We have 4 minutes left. Do you want to talk about other wrestling?
Other wrestling? I watched the 3 Dragon Gate pay-per-views, which I think you cover in the thing that we haven't watched. I'm stoked on Samurai Del Sol, which I think I mentioned once. There was a match with like Generico. Supposedly WWE is interested in Generico also. I read that. Spoiler. Oh, sorry.
So that's okay.
Samurai Del Sol had a great match with Tozawa. You probably watched all this. Doesn't matter. You know it was good. I hate the scene. It's boring. They're just bad.
There's a team called The Scene.
Yeah, they come out and their manager is named Larry Dallas and he's like a tall frat boy. And then the two of them come out and they stand next to the ropes, like facing each other. And then their hot girl, Trina or something, stands in between them and like puts her butt here and then puts her face in the guy's dick and gets inside the ring. Really bad, and it's just dumb. Because it's just bad. Not even heat. And it's just smarmy and gross, and I guess that's how you get heat from actual like people that like independent wrestling. I watched. What else did I watch? Evolve 2 is still at 84.3%, so I'm waiting. It's downloading.
Where do you download this stuff?
Where do I download this stuff?
Didn't you say you like park in your car at the...
Oh yeah, I everything I download is I go to a laundromat near my house, sit in my car and sit and download, like because I don't have internet at home. And so I download it, then I run home, I watch it all, and then I go back out to the laundromat and download more.
So when I talk to you on Facebook, you're sitting in your car?
Sometimes. Sometimes I'm at work.
Okay.
Because I can just sit on the computer while the developmentally disabled run around.
And do stuff.
Yeah. And then if they are bad, I have to stop.
All right.
That's about it.
That's it. We got a minute and a half.
Anything else?
Nope. Just still the ECW champion. Come here, Frax. Say hi to Waka.
Frax.
Say hi to Waka.
We're watching the second to last Nitro.
Right now, second to last Nitro.
It's Buff Bagwell. He's buff and he's the stuff.
You know what? I don't care what. You know, the bottom line is, it's about...
Nope, there's Animal. One time I made Animal laugh.
All right.
Why not?
Goodbye.
The end.